Hello. Nice to meet you.
Hello. Hi. Melissa.
Jonathan, nice to meet you.
You too.
Have a seat.
Thanks.
And I got you some hand-picked orchids
Oh wow, from where?
out of my mother's garden.
Oh really?
Yes,
Oh,
she
not from
was-
the foyer.
No.
Oh,
Those
thank
are
you.
hand-picked and
Thanks,
grown
they're
with
really-
love.
Oh, thanks. Very pretty. Tell me, like, there was a picture of some kitties in your house as well.
So that's my sister's kids.
Oh, okay.
So my sister's younger than me. She has 2 kids.
All right.
And just those are the loves of my life.
Oh, cute. Okay.
A boy and a girl, 10 and 6 respectively. So I'm a great uncle. I babysit quite a lot. During the weekends I tend to go to all the sports that my nephew does. I'm like the loud cheering uncle on the sideline.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice.
The loud one cheering the loudest for him, but he knows he's got support, and it's just amazing to spend time with them. It's definitely trained me to be a dad one day, which is something that I do want to do. So it's been good training for me.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. So and my family comes first. That's always number one in my life.
Okay. Don't you find working on your own is like a little bit lonely in that sense? Like you don't really have anyone to bounce ideas or kind of like talk to, or do you have to pick up the phone and phone a friend? Like I have to phone Pauline and be like,
You know what?
It's
I see myself as an artist. Like some people paint, and
yeah.
I use my hands to make things.
Okay.
So in a way, that's therapeutic. I'm sure like a painter sits in their little art studio and they do everything by themselves and that sort of stuff. And I did have the big business. I had the staff. I had 60, 70 staff. I had that. And I eventually actually got to a point after building that business over 4 or 5 years where I went to overseas for 6 weeks by myself on holiday.
Oh really? On your own?
I left my SIM card in South Africa. I
What?
took my cell phone to take pictures. And I just told my family and I told my guys at work.
6 weeks no communication.
6 weeks no communication. If somebody dies, phone me. Otherwise, there's nothing you need to contact me about.
And where did you go?
So I did, I think, 12 countries in Europe. Ibiza, Monaco, Portugal, France. So I did everything. It was a bucket list tour, like everything. I went to Formula One, MotoGP, World Superbikes, the yacht show in Monaco.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, it was perfect. Just me by myself and everything.
Yeah.
And the week I got back, I landed up selling that business that I had started. That trip put everything into perspective in my life. Changed a lot of things for me. And
Oh, awesome.
and you've been single for how long have you
I
been on
actually
that train?
can't exactly give you an exact amount of time how long I've been single
It's
for.
like 9 months,
Because
12
sometimes
months.
in my mind, you know what happens when you think you might be dating someone, but you're actually not. And you're like, shit.
Well, on that, like we had this conversation yesterday. It's like anything less than 6 months, like it can't be considered a relationship. Well, that's my personal point of view.
And,
That's my
well,
personal
how do
point of
you
view.
know? That's the thing, you don't really know. So
don't.
we'll skip that conversation
Okay,
and just
that's
have some
fine,
more
that's
champagne. Okay. Yeah, so it's yourself, your sister, and your younger brother. So, and does your younger brother have any children, or is it just your
No,
sister?
so it's just my sister.
All right.
She also met her husband at 13.
Your younger sister?
Yeah. So she met her.
So where is everyone meeting their husbands at 13?
I don't know. Like my parents did, my uncle and aunt also at similar times, and my sister as well. My sister was a couple of years younger than me now, and obviously she met her husband, she was 13. And they've stayed together, they've been married, and she's got
Were
kids
they like
now.
in school together or something?
Yeah. So they met at school, and
Shit.
there we go. I'm the oldest.
13?
Yeah.
But what do you know at 13?
Obviously first love.
Oh.
Obviously first love. Can only be. Look, I went down a similar road like that. I did meet my first love when I was about that age.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she did pass away when I was 14 years old, from an illness. So that was my introduction to first love. So I always had this thinking like, would things be different if she was still around, or that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So it took me a long time to heal from that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially your first love. I mean, it's
But would you think that would probably maybe put a barrier to?
Definitely. I know for a fact it did affect.
Scared.
It did affect a lot of relationships, obviously through my teens into my 20s and that sort of stuff.
Sure.
The last 2 sort of long-term relationships that I did have helped me tremendously through that and get over it. I've been single almost 4 years already, and I've taken the time now to just just heal, sort myself out, build my businesses, obviously,
Yeah,
get
yeah.
onto a good wicket where I'm able to meet somebody
Yeah,
at the end of the
yeah.
day. I'm not getting any younger, but also I can be an older dad, it's okay.
Yeah,
I've got no problems with that. I'm still in my 30s, so we're okay. You know, people have kids in their 50s or 40s or whatever the case might be.
Yeah.
So, look, there's no rush, and everything's meant to be and happen as it should. Just got to enjoy the journey at the end of the day.
So you really didn't know we were going through stuff? Nothing.
I don't
at all.
know, it was like super going through like everything.
Well, you've got very like a neat setup going on, and like you're very minimal, which is cool.
Yes.
Besides that one cupboard with a table and something in front of it, there's like a random shit stuffed in there.
Every male has a random shit stuff cupboard. Just random stuff.
Yeah, well, I get it.
It's a MacGyver
But I'm
cupboard.
like,
It's a
do you know
MacGyver
what?
cupboard.
I've got like MacGyver 3 rooms, and a garage. So, but like, yeah, I just want to understand.
Should have taken you to my workshop, because that's actually where I spend most of my time, and that says a lot of things about me.
Come on.
It's okay. You'll see it one day. It's cool.
Oh, okay.
So cheers to this
Yeah.
whole experience.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
And
Thank you
meeting
so much.
meeting your friends.
Yeah.
It's one of the most memorable experiences of my life.
Well
So,
done.
thanks
You
for that.
survived.
I did survive. And nice to
Thank
meet you.
you. Okay. Yeah, you too. Thanks.